That's interesting because
Yeah.
I didn't even put two and two together because you mentioned a couple interesting names. How much were you around Cody? Was it just for that show, or were you around with him more than that?
Oh no, it was just for that show. If anything, it was just working security there. Me, my cousin, who's also a part of the NWA right now, we were working security for those guys closely. I mean, I think my cousin, because he's a production assistant with NWA, he handles like your head of ring crew, anything you see behind the scenes or you don't get to see behind the scenes. He's usually got his hand in some sort of way. But he is a big WCW fan. Loved NWA growing up because he was that big WCW kid. I was a big WWF kid, so there's a little bit of a difference between us. But he was having his time of his life at that meet and greet at the the special events you have at live events where you get to meet some of the wrestlers, you get to meet some of the talent, and he was going absolutely nutty cuckoo because he got to sit there and work security for Jim Cornette's desk, got to meet the got to sit there at the Midnight Express table and have the time of his life. I think he even got his NWA television title. He got that signed by a lot of people that were in
Oh, that's super
attendance.
cool.
Oh yeah, no, it was fantastic. He got his $400 belt signed up by anybody he could possibly talk to. So it was a great experience overall. And I mean, with Cody, it was just small time conversations here and there. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even remember who I am, but it was still a great experience to have that, regardless, and to kind of have that relationship with the NWA start there and something so small and innocuous was pretty great. You go from working security at the 70th anniversary show where they're building back up
Hmm.
to the prominence that they're getting to, and you get to be a part of that. Even with even with at the time the uncertainty of where this would go. The only people that knew exactly where this would go was probably Billy Corgan himself and Dave Lagana. They were probably the only ones that absolutely knew, hey, we have this vision and it's going to come to fruition. Everybody else, it was still questions in their head, hey, what's going on here with NWA? And same thing with me at the time. I had no idea what was going to be happening. I didn't know it was going to be the best experience of my life and that this was going to be the start of what the rest of my life is in pro wrestling.